it seems. I'd rather see you in my dreams. And every chance you dance I'll take, if I can't see you again. Chance to dance I'll take, if I can't see you again. We could be listening for answers, waiting to be set free. You came across this moment, and I'm so thankful you shared it with me.
Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. How are we all doing? I want to first of all say massive thank you for all the love you've been sending me, because last week I was not here. I was feeling pretty unwell. To be honest, I'm still trying to shake it off at the moment. I think I've just been pretty burnt out, to be honest. A lot has been going on. It's been pretty full on. And yeah, sometimes your body is like, stop. And yeah, you just got to listen to it. And so I realised I wasn't going to be able to bring all my energy to the show, and it was a pretty busy day anyway. And so I just chilled and wrapped myself like a blanket burrito, the term that I discovered. And yeah, I am feeling quite a lot better. But again, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone out there for all the lovely words when I was explaining that I was not going to be doing the show. I came up with a few ideas of what to talk about. And then, you know, that would make me think, oh, cool. It means that coming into today, I'm going to have a much better idea. You know, I've got a clear topic. And then obviously I went with something completely different. And it was because I was scrolling on social media, came across a pretty cool carousel post. Not all the slides particularly resonated with me, but I thought, you know what? Let's just talk about it on the show. I always like really cool visual representations of, you know, life concepts, and I thought that's something that we could definitely talk about. Before I talk a little bit about a few like minor updates, nothing like major, just like things that I've been doing and things I wanted to talk about before getting onto the main topic. I just wanted to say a massive hello to everyone in the live chat. A massive hello to Mojo, to Trixie. We've got 8-bit MOS player, Ciro, who was it 30 months? 31 months. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. Massive love for the support. Really, really appreciate it. I can't believe how much time flies, right, when you're having fun. Jason RS, good to see you here. Thank you, everyone. It's good to all see you. And if you're someone that doesn't normally chat, just say hello in the chat. It's always good to say hello. And hello, Karina. Have you got some red wine? Man, red wine would be good right now, but I really don't drink it a lot these days. But yeah. Well, first thing is right now, I am wearing a new gadget that I bought today, which are the new AirPods. I'm someone that has, when I get tech, I don't upgrade every year. I'm someone that like pretty much uses stuff until it's breaking down. And for those that don't know, AirPods are the Apple product for their sort of their in-ears. The ones that I've got, you can obviously they have microphones in them, so you can use them for taking video calls. But when I've used them, they're so old and battered that when I'm talking to people, they just can't hear me, and I sound like I'm in a hurricane or something. It's just like really, really bad. And so I was like, okay, it's long overdue. And so I was exploring the possibility of getting some AirPods. I then went to America, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try and see how I get on. And then yesterday, I couldn't find my AirPods. I was like, where are they? And so I was like, okay, now it's time for an upgrade. And I was never going to get any trade-in value for them anyway. And so I went into town, went to an Apple store, and the new AirPods 4, they're called, number 4, they have two versions. 129 is for the regular, and then 179 is for like noise cancelling. Now, I do like noise cancelling stuff, I think, especially when I used to work in noisy environments, working at home now. Not so much of that. But the thing is that for AirPods, if you want the noise cancelling, you always had to get like the in-ears, with the little sort of plunger things, and I don't really like them. I like these ones that just sort of sit in. They're a lot smoother. Is it going to... Yeah, like that. But these now have the noise cancelling technology. So I went with them. But I went to the store yesterday, and as I was about to swipe my card to pay for it, he said, "Oh, if you do have your old AirPods, you can trade. You can trade them in, and we'll give you 10% off. And obviously, when you're paying 179, 10% off is a significant amount. So I thought, sure, I'll come back tomorrow. And so I had a look, did a bit of a clear up, and then I found my AirPods, my old ones, were in the tumble dryer. They were in the tumble dryer. Now I don't know what's been going on. But like this has been a running theme, whether when I was on vacation, I lost my wallet on the way to the airport. My passport fell out of a pocket when I was away. I found it again. And then my AirPods I've lost. And I don't know what it is, but I am normally someone who doesn't lose stuff. This past month, technically I haven't been losing any of it because it's all been handed in and stuff like that. But I just keep losing track of everything. It's terrible. But anyway, going back to this story, I think it is just because things have just been absolutely relentless for me, and I do need to take some serious time off. But so I bought some AirPods today, and so right now I'm wearing them, and I have to say it's not noise cancelling; it's like noise reducing. But my goodness, these work really good, and like it means you don't have to have the music as loud. And also, you know what it's like if you're someone that has headphones for a long time. As it slowly deteriorates, you don't really notice it. And then when you get something new, you're like, oh my goodness, I forgot how stuff sounds good. And just to be clear, like if you want really good sounding music in headphones or earphones, you're not going to be going for AirPods. AirPods are like good all-rounders, whether it's for taking video calls and stuff like that. And Trixie even says like buds don't fit in my ears. That's the other problem, is it's a one size fits all. But the reality is it doesn't always fit. Oh, there are people that can do that and then they'll fall out. Fortunately for me, they're pretty good. They're pretty good for my ears. So, yeah, treated myself to that. I'm pretty happy about it. The other thing I was going to talk about, and no spoilers in the chat, although I'm pretty sure people have seen them already, but has anyone been watching The Last of Us Season 2 that's just been on HBO? It was a big episode. Honestly, this week was like one of the most impressive episodes of television I've ever seen. It was amazing. And like it was actually an episode where I actually went on YouTube and I just started watching loads of reaction videos, especially of people that had never played the game. And I've actually started playing The Last of Us Part 2 again, the remaster version. And they've also got a really cool roguelike mode in it called No Return. and I'm in love with it all again. It's such a beautiful game, and like the combat in it is just so grounded and brutal. It's incredible. And some of you may remember that I did a Let's Play when the first season was out of The Last of Us, Part 1. And I was just curious to know if I mean, who knows where I'm going to find the time to do it, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in me doing a Let's Play of The Last of Us Part 2. I might not do it all. I might just do it in line with the show. But yeah, I was just, no spoilers. I'm not saying anything. But yeah, just maybe it's something I could do on the channel. I can get my PlayStation set up here again. I've actually got a much better capture card this time, although I think I might have got it set up last time for it. But yeah, it's just something I'm thinking about, of maybe doing a playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2 on this channel. So let me know. And yeah, maybe we can have the return of Bricky. And if anyone is wondering what the hell I'm on about, Bricky, you can pick up bricks and bottles to throw. And very early in the live stream, we picked up a brick. We called him Bricky because obviously such an original name. And then the challenge was, can we keep Bricky for the entire game? And I think we did. And it was really, really, really good. So, yeah. Karina says, I'm not watching at the moment right now because I want to binge watch it once it's all out. This is absolutely my favourite game of all time, and so thrilled to hear the show is getting rave reviews. Yeah, it's incredible. Were you not a fan of Did you not enjoy the live stream the first time? Did it just not resonate with you? But yeah, it's really, really good. It's really, really good. So yeah, The Last of Us, that came to mind as well. But yeah, how's everyone been doing? Everyone been doing good? I haven't obviously been doing much live streaming. There's a lot of PSVR 2 games coming out. I am going to be doing a live stream late tomorrow night with the Without Parole guys. We're going to be doing a Legendary Tales live stream, the four of us. So I'll be doing it on my channel while playing with Brian, Wes, AJ. It's going to be 11 o'clock at night, my time. So I'm going to be so tired. But I'm going to try and get my haptic suit set up so I can play it with full haptics as well. I think that could be a lot of fun. I need to chime in with them and find out how we're going to do it. Like, can we play with our existing characters, or if we're going to start from scratch again? Yeah, I need to work out all that. But yeah, Legendary Tales. I'm super excited to jump into that with the guys. It should be a lot of fun. But yeah, a lot of PSVR 2 games coming out that I just need to get on top of. And it's been full on. So yeah. There is that. Cool. Well, I think we should just get on with the main topic of the show, which is all about a bit of background music. I need to get some more background music for this. So I found a carousel post, and as I said, when I saw it, I was scrolling through it, and I was like, these are pretty cool visualizations. I like it. There are 17 of them. Not all of them resonated with me. Not all of them I was like, I'm not sure if that is, like, particularly great. But I thought we'd just go through them, and you guys can give me your thoughts as well. But before I do, I actually found a post go up from Wawa Weawa, which is a comic illustrator. And I think I've shared this before. But they posted it again on their timeline, and it's honestly one of my all-time favourite cartoons. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it makes me feel good inside. So, how do you feel about this one? Do I really make a difference? I absolutely love this. I love this so much. This really, really warms my heart, with the little whale being all so sad, and then the little turtle being happy. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm actually going to see if I can get a print. Let's actually have a look, actually. Let's check out. Let's have a look here. I mean, honestly, super, super talented. But let's have a look at the shop. Do they do... Cosmics, yummies, thingies. Interesting. Books, kids, apparel, accessories, posters. This is what I want. I mean, honestly, they're so good. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to be buying this. What's the size? It's not that big. But it's cool. I love all these. Do what you love. I mean, I just love the vibe. I love their artwork. It's just so adorable, right? Super, super talented. I'd love to get her on the show sometime. And get her to talk about all this sort of stuff. That'd be really, really great. Anyway, that wasn't what I wanted to talk about today. But it was one that was on my feed, and I thought I'd share that with you because it made me feel nice and warm inside. But yeah, Wawawiwa, WAWAWIWA. And yeah, check them out. Follow them on Instagram. Honestly, they do the most amazing carousel posts. But the ones I wanted to talk about today, and you'll see it starting. What's it called? Let me just get you the. This is their shop. Just put it there in the chat. Check them out. So yeah, let's go through some of these, and let's just hear your thoughts of what you think of them. I mean, the one that you saw on the thumbnail was this one here, which is mindful, and mindful. I'm just going to move the camera so I'm this side. Yeah, mindful or mindful. I love this one. It's a really good first one. Like, these are just simple visuals. And the question really is, like, actually, does it really tell you anything? Like, yeah, okay, it's a play on words, and it's your mindful, and it's mindful. But no, when I saw this, I just thought it is a moment to think about probably which camp you're currently in at the moment. I'm someone who definitely likes to be mindful, but I'm definitely in a situation right now where my mind is full, and I am going to do my best tomorrow morning. Actually, probably tomorrow morning's not a good call because I'm going to be up late. And I think I did it last time we did the live stream. I should do it as a Friday treat, going to my flotation tank. But a flotation tank, I definitely think, takes me from mindful to mindful. And it's always possible to be a bit of both anyway. Okay? So, yeah, that was the first one I saw. Right, next one. Next one here was things are going to get much worse before they get better. And I have to say, I always wanted to do an episode where we go through, like, inspirational quotes. I had an app on my phone that had inspirational quotes. And I would say that maybe 10% are actually really good, and I'm like, those are great, but the majority I'm like, this is so like fluffy and like pretentious and stuff like that, and like, is it really actually telling you anything? Like, does it look more clever than it actually is? And I think for a lot of these it probably is the case. The one of these that I really like is the whole thing of, like, the person struggling to get up a step, but then it steps back and you realise they're actually on a massive stairway and they're quite near the top. Or it's someone that's going through and they're in a little dip, but then when it zooms out, you realise the dip is on the way up a mountain. So it's like the broader perspective. And yeah, the idea that things are going to get much worse before they get better, I don't know if that's entirely true. I mean, sometimes it is, but I don't know if that's actually a very, very helpful thing to know about. So at the moment, I would say 1 out of 2 in terms of, you know, visualizations that I think are great. What about number 3? Listening to reply against listening to understand. Now, this instantly made me think about one of my all-time favorite quotes from a movie. And do you know what? I'm probably going to be paraphrasing it. It was from Fight Club. And Yeah, okay, so it is slightly different. So, for me, I've always liked the phrase, like, often when people are listening, they're just listening. No, when you're to listen is to like be present. Often people think listening is waiting for your turn to speak. Do you know what? I had a much better way of putting it, and now because I've seen the original quote and I'm trying to sound different, I'm completely butchering it. But in Fight Club, near the beginning, I think it's Ed Norton's character says, when people think you're dying, they really, really listen to you instead of just waiting for their turn to speak. And I love that. Instead of just waiting for their turn to speak. And so that's kind of what I thought about when I saw this, listening to reply versus listening to understand. But what the actual diagram shows, I don't know if I fully understand this. Can someone explain this to me? The tip of the iceberg is listening to understand. I guess it means that you're... Listening to understand means, I guess, you're less visible because you're taking it all in. Whereas if you're listening to reply, it means you're more visible because you're there in the conversation, right? But yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot. I think it's cool. Hello, Looper. Good to see you here. Right, number 4. I like this one, and I've seen this done in a lot of different ways before. What do people think of this one? Store, $1. Hotel, $3. And airport, $5. Next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're in the wrong place. I've seen this represented in a lot of different ways, but as a simple way, I think it's great. Bottle of water, which makes me sound British. Bottle of water. This is probably my favourite of them so far, and the first one that I think is a really, really strong visual. Everything is contextual, and it reminds me. There's a show in the UK called Peep Show that I love. And there's a bit where Mark Corrigan, the character, basically says, like, this is all life is people walking in and out of rooms. And what he meant by that was, like, we're all human beings, but, like, the room that you're in really changes the context. So, like, the only reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because I'm in a room that's a studio. But, like, if I was in my bedroom, I would probably be sleepy and tired. Or if I was in my VR space, I'd be more in a gaming mood. And, like, context is absolutely everything. So, yeah. 8-bit is just saying on that last one we were talking about, by the way. Let's go back to that. Which is, the first is a lot on the surface, listening for show. The second on the iceberg is less surface, more internal, deep listening, thoughtful, empathy. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's about, like, where your mind is at, right? Listening to reply is like you're more out there, external. Listening to understand, there's a lot more going on inside. Yeah, that's really, really great. But yeah, this one I absolutely love. And I think that this can especially be the case when it comes to, like, workplaces. I was actually speaking with Jasmine, who I work with, CEO of Flat VR Studios Impact Reality, and was talking a lot about the culture of where we work and how, for me, it's the best work culture I've ever been in my life, by a long shot. It's like the antithesis of toxic work culture, and I feel incredibly lucky. And because of that, I feel empowered, I feel acknowledged, I feel valued, and all of that plays into it. But it's not just about work, it can be about anything as well. Karina says, yep, working environments are a prime example of how this works. Being a cultural fit is a real thing, and absolutely. And bottled water is just a really great example, right? I will never forget there was talks of soft drink machines, like Coca-Cola machines, They were going to have like thermometers built into them, and depending on what the weather was, it would actually change the price. So if it was a hot day, the price was going to go up, and if it's a cooler day, the price would go down. That never came to fruition. I'm wondering if that was something that was attempted and then it didn't happen because it was like illegal. What do we think? Trixie says, I literally walked out of an interview once because I felt a bad vibe. Environment is a lot, because that is everything that we exist in. So I like this one a lot. Next one. The opinion of others doesn't pay your bills. Keep your focus going. This feels like a real like hustle piece. Like, yeah, you just got to grind it and stuff like this. I don't know how much I resonate with this. I totally get it. Like, I think there's something to be said about like, you know, don't let opinions define you. I think that's a very important thing. And I guess this is just a blunt way of saying it. The opinion of others doesn't pay your bills. Keep your focus going. It is about like, don't be distracted. And it's a kind of cool visualization because there is a lot of noise out there. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, I think it's like a cool point. I think it's maybe just framed a bit oddly. So yeah, this one. So at the moment, I think we're currently at 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 I would say. And you can take a tally as well. You let me know, like, a point if you think it's good, 0 points if not. Mojo says, there is some truth to this one. I agree. Yeah. And just for anyone that's listening to the show and not watching, it's someone at a desk, like an icon, and then there's a wall, and then there's like some, looks like sonar waves hitting it. And it says, the opinion of others doesn't pay your bills. Keep your focus going. Karina says, I think it could be important to listen to friends and family or anyone else who means well for you. It could be a helpful perspective. Yeah, I agree. And this is the thing about a lot of inspirational quotes is they often take away the nuance. They oversimplify, and just because they oversimplify doesn't necessarily mean they can't be a useful tool. Sometimes having that like clarity and that singular notion, even if it's not representative of the greater picture, it's nice to think about things in a certain moment in time. So yeah. And Looper rightly says, in many professions, the opinion of others is exactly what pays your bills. Like if you make movies, for example. Great. Next one. You don't need more time. You need more focus. Again, I kind of feel like it's like the initial reaction to this was like, okay, it's kind of cool. And I'm like, but is it? Is it? You don't need more time. You need more focus. This is kind of like the grind thing. You just got to be more efficient with your time. No, sometimes you do need more time. Sometimes you do need more time. But the truth is, you can keep giving people lots and lots of time. Sometimes having the pressure, you know, when you limit things, that's when creativity really thrives. But again, when I watched this, I was just like, it just made me for a moment just go, yeah, focus is important. And of course we know focus is important, but sometimes just having those moments of clarity can, I don't know, just wire you in ways that can be helpful. So yeah. Next one. And quantity versus quality. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, number 7. I liked this one, just to say. I did like this one. The pain of discipline versus the pain of regret. Becoming disciplined and training yourself can be uncomfortable, and sometimes there is some pain that is associated with it. But regret of looking back and wishing you'd done stuff can be a massive energy drain. So like, I don't know. Again, I think these are cool visualizations. I kind of wonder if these two are really like opposites. But I do like kind of what they're saying. The pain of discipline is not is not particularly great in the grand scheme of things compared to regret. But I guess pain of discipline is looking forward, right? Looking into the future. Pain of regret is about, you know, looking into the past. And yes, hello Ella, and hello to everyone who's just joined. Random Toxie's got a good one. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. There we go. Mojo says the pain of regret definitely feels a lot heavier. I agree. I think regret is heavy. I'm just saying I don't know if the contrast with discipline is the right one here. And again, maybe I'm just missing the point. So yeah, at the moment, I think I'm only marking like 2 of these. I think are particularly great at the moment. Karina's hit the nail on the head though. She goes, that is my favourite one for getting my butt out regularly on runs. I've never felt or wished I've not done this run. That's great, actually. So it's like, I would say it's like maybe the pain of anticipation. But then again, you're right, it's the pain of discipline. And then the pain of regret. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot, Karina. Fear regret more than failure. Yeah, so it's like maybe it's the pain of failure versus the pain of regret. Or the fear of failure, fear of regret. Actually, it wouldn't be that last one. Right, let's have a look. Next one. What up, Alex? Dude. Join in, man. We're going through these visuals and we're working out which ones are actually any good. Because a lot of these, as I was scrolling on the carousel, I was like, this resonates with me. And then I think about it, I'm like, actually, it's not particularly profound. If anything, it's maybe something that's just been just put together. And I'm also quite dashing. Thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate that, dude. Ella says, my pain of discipline is Tom buying Warhammer. I used to have Warhammer when I was a kid. Is there Warhammer in America? Do they sell it in America? I mean, maybe it did start in America. I don't know. I used to have Gene Stealers, the alien race. And then I was really terrible at painting. I couldn't paint for shit, so I just gave up. Which I feel like wouldn't make a good inspirational poster. Yeah, Warhammer 40k. Okay, it was all there. Oh, Tom's here. What's this? Right, so this one, okay, we've got here. Oh, it is huge. Okay, that's cool. Where did Warhammer originate from? Is it like mainland Europe? No, it was in the UK. Okay. Games Workshop. So do you have Games Workshops in America? We used to have them across the UK where you could go along and play Warhammer and like do painting and learn stuff and that. It was pretty awesome. It initially began as a mail order business importing tabletop games and role-playing games. That's cool. Yeah, it started in 1983. There we go. We learnt something. So, okay, so this one is speak confidently, but listen carefully. And then the byline is speak as if you're right, listen as if you're wrong. So here I feel like they've just put 2 completely different concepts together. The speak confidently, but listen carefully. No, I think that's kind of good. I think that's good. It's good to like speak confidently, but listen carefully. I think that's kind of cool. But then I do like the second line, and I do kind of feel like it's its own thing. Speak as if you're right, listen as if you're wrong. But I'm not sure that is right. Speak as if you're right. But then that could be sometimes you're wrong and you want to find out something. So, and I get it. You know, sometimes you can overanalyze these, but I'm just like, and actually Trixie, I think, hit the nail on the head saying, listen to learn. So it's like, I feel like you should speak as if you're willing to learn and listen as if you're willing to learn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Speak confidently, but listen carefully. That on its own, I think, yeah, all right. I think that's a nice little reminder. So we've currently done 8 out of 17. And I say I've got, like, I think 3 of them so far. And for a reminder of the ones that I think are good, it was this one, the mindful, and mindful. And then it was the bottle one, store $1, hotel $3, airport $5. Next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're in the wrong place. But yeah, this one, yeah, I'm just going to delete the ones I don't think are particularly great. So this one's good. Listening to reply, listening to understand. You know what? I'll give him that one. This one was a no. And then obviously we've just had... Oh, we had that one as well. So wait, we've got 3 at the moment. What was the 4th one? What was the 4th one? The one we've literally just done. Yeah, all right, okay. So I'm going to give him this one. This is like a half mark, maybe. Maybe a half mark. All right, number 9. What do we think of this one, everyone? Only dead fish go with the flow. There are songs that have it in their lyrics, the idea of like the path of least resistance. It's a phrase that I love. I mean, it's what water does when it goes down a hill. It takes the path of least resistance. That's how rivers form. Only dead fish go with the flow, though. Is going against the flow always a good thing? And as, yeah, Looper says, it says, don't say things you don't believe in. Yeah, because, but, and again, I know I'm risking it over analysing this, but living fish go with the flow as well sometimes. Because sometimes it's the right thing to do. So only dead fish go with the flow. It should be dead fish only go with the flow. In my opinion. That's what it should be. Dead fish only go with the flow. I think that is what it should be. Not only dead fish go with the flow, but dead fish only go with the flow. Do we agree with that? I don't know. And for that reason, I think... Oh, I love that. Loopy says, which is or are the dead fish? You can see it. You can see it. Well, I just got rid of it. There you go. Upside down with the cross for an eye. Yeah. Hey, Floor. Good to see you here. So, yeah. So this one... this one I'm going to say is a no. Just because I think it's a cool image. I think the copy's wrong. I think it's dead fish only go with the flow. So if it was a typo, do you know what? All right, we'll give it the point. Right. How about this? If you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. I liked this one. This, for me, I think is a really good one. So it's like a flow chart. If you think you can, it ends up at the same one. To be honest, Loopy, I was actually not even really sure myself until I looked closely. So I'm glad we worked on that together. But yeah, if you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're right. It's very simple. I love this. All about frame of mind. This is actually, I think, the strongest one yet. This is the strongest one yet out of the list, in my opinion. How does everyone else feel about this? Oh, 8-Bit's got a better slogan for that last one. It takes a live body to swim against the current. I'd love to see that on an inspirational poster. Yeah. Yeah. This is a winner. We're moving on. We're moving on. This is a good one. Right. How about this one? The rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason. I like this one. But I'm curious to hear what people's interpretations are of this first. The rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason. I actually think this is probably one of the strongest ones yet. And Karina on that last one said, mindset magic is what self-fulfilling prophecies are made of. I approve. Very well said. Very well said. I'm just going to jump in now as you're all typing it, because I know there's maybe a little bit of lag. But I just like this. What's in front of you is more important than what's behind you. Obviously, what's behind you, there is things you can learn from it, and there are things you should be paying attention to, but it's nowhere near as important than what's in front of you. And I think this is great. I think this is a really, really strong one. 8-Bit says, I like that. Trixie says, don't look at the past. Jason says, explains why getting rear-ended is a surprise. And Ella says, that's lovely, Myles. There we go. Mojo says, to me, this means the future is more open and limitless, and the past has already been set in stone and shouldn't drag you down. I like all this. I like all this. Okay, I think we're all feeling very positive about this one. We're going to decide what our favourite one is at the end. Okay, we're getting some good ones now. How about this one? It says, stay on your P's. Prayer, priorities, positivity, and peace. Look, I'm just going to be honest. I don't like this one. I mean, it's fine. It's just like, yeah, it's a list of like, yeah, it's sometimes good to have your P's. And I know that some people are going to have issue with this. Like, prayer doesn't apply to everyone. But like, yeah, priorities, positivity, peace, and perseverance, I think would be my 4th P. Someone said, blah, drop the prayer stuff. Yeah, I think the prayer stuff is like, nah. I also think they're not aligned very well. I think the spacing between the icons should be more even. But I'm not a designer. Oh, and pizza. Yeah, pizza. What a missed opportunity. What a missed opportunity. So yeah, I'm just going to say, and play. Play's good. We could have, what, yeah. Yeah, all right. Pizza, play, persistence. Oh my God. I need to get pizza after this. I actually might order pizza after this. This is making me hungry. Okay. Ella, sorry. I'm going to have to ban you. How can you do that? Ah, Looper. PSVR 2. Of course. All the P's. All the P's. We're getting rid of this one. It's gone. It's gone. How about this one? Next up, number 13. Out of 17. Ella said, very true. More for you. Ah, that's very sweet. I like that. Positivity. Practicing the P's. Okay, this says, if you don't like to read, you haven't found the right book. If you haven't found love, you haven't found the right person. And if you don't like to exercise, you haven't found the right sport. I actually like this one. I actually really like this one. And actually, I think the case gets stronger each line, just in terms of what resonates for me. The whole, like, if you don't like exercise, you haven't found the right sport. Doesn't necessarily have to be sport, but yeah. I think this one's awesome. How does everyone else feel about this? Everyone feel this is a good one? I think this is a great one. Oh, Ella says, I have an allergy to cooked tomatoes, so pizza basically makes me... Okay, that is a fair enough reason not to like it. You can get different bases, though. And just cheese is fine. Just cheese is fine. Yeah, I like this a lot, and I feel like you could definitely expand it. Yeah, I like this a lot. Trixie says, is jumping to conclusions a sport? Yeah, it's definitely mental gymnastics for sure. And Lupa says, I love hollandaise-based pizza. Random Talk says, Alfredo sauce. Here we go, all this sort of stuff. Man, you're making me hungry, guys. You're making me hungry. All right, next one. So it says, you can't hate the experiences that have shaped you in order to love who you are. Do you know what? I've just noticed that circle, the circle of who you are, has actually got a flat top. Yeah. I like this one. I can think about it in my own personal life with stuff that I've had some terrible experiences in my life, but I don't hate them because they were character building. Obviously, I'd rather not have had them, but you can't change the past either. And so, yeah. Hating the past is a waste of energy, in my opinion. So, yeah. Trixie says, are we an amoeba? Yeah, Ella likes this one. I like this one a lot. We're getting some good ones now. So yeah, this is great. Cool. We have got 3 left, and then we're gonna have a vote on what the best is of the ones that we're going with. Like you headbutting a toilet. I guess that's why the flat head was at the end. Okay. It says, don't be perfect, be authentic. I love this one. See? I love it. I felt I was quite negative at the start, and maybe I'm just warming to them. But those first ones I didn't think were as strong. This is awesome. Don't be perfect, be authentic. And you've got the perfect circle, and then you've got a fingerprint. Yeah. I love this a lot. I love this one a lot. Is anyone going to object? Anyone going to object to this one? Mojo says, 1 billion% yes, perfect doesn't exist. That's also true. Be unique. Be authentic. Be you. Unless you is like a mass murderer, then try and be perfect. Karina says, the older I get, the more I believe in this one, and I don't give a shit anymore. Amen, sister. Amen. All right, 2 more. And Lupa says, A Perfect Circle is one of my favourite bands, though. Isn't the singer of A Perfect Circle from Tool? Or am I thinking of a different band? Yeah, the imagery was great as well, 8-Bit. I totally agree. Right, this one says, and it's like an eye test, and it is cool. Thought so, Lupa. You can only see as far as you think. I don't know what I think about this one. I like the concept. And again, like, the term you can only see as far as you think is kind of true. It's about perception. But, like, the way it's shown on here, it's kind of like a cool poster. But, like, what I like about the other visualizations is the visualization is reinforcing the point. I don't think it does that here. I think it's just like a kind of a cool way of representing it. Random Toxie said, just had my eye surgery yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Well, can you read the 4th line for me, please? But I'm willing to be proven wrong. Mojo says, love this one too, gives great perspective. Are we talking about this one or was it the last one? Jason says, don't let your mind be narrow-sighted. I feel like it should keep going on. And Loopy says, subliminal message to go to Specsavers. Karina says, that is good. I guess it's showing it takes effort to really think and be open-minded, see your own prejudices. And that's true. I guess if it is a struggle to see that final line, it's pushing through. So, yeah, all right. I'm willing to have my mind changed. This one's a keeper. Which brings us to number 17, which is this one. Here we go. What is this type of chart called, by the way? What is the term for this kind of chart? Remind me. It says anything that annoys you is for teaching you patience. I don't like this. I don't like this. Anything that annoys you is for teaching you patience. No, some things are just annoying, and you don't have to be taught patience if something is constantly annoying you. So, stock market thing, Random Toxie says, that's what it's called, the stock market thing. I remember selecting that on the thing. It's not a bar graph, it's called something else. Someone will let me know. Again, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I get it, but I don't agree. Anything that annoys you is for teaching you patience. I don't really dig the graphic. So I am just going to get ahead of this and say I'm overruling everyone that likes this one. We're not keeping this. So I don't know how we should do this. Should we do this as a knockout? We'll just do voting in the chat, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show two. Yeah, Karina says you can be patient once and then it's just a nuisance. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put two on screen. And actually, I should probably bring my camera back. No. Back here. Right. Range chart. I think that's what it is, Looper. I think that is what it is. Okay, people. So, these are the first two we've got. I want you to type which one you prefer. So, number one is here. Speak confidently, but listen carefully. Speak as if you're right. Listen as if you're wrong. And on my right, number two is mindful versus mindful. Right, number one, number two. Vote now. We're not doing actual polls in the chat. I'm just going to do a vibe check. Okay. Wow. Wait, you're going for this one? Over this one? Wow. I'm just telling you, I wasn't impressed with number. I mean, you guys got to vote for what you think. Don't get me wrong. Right, I'm having a look now. Okay, number two is literally just gonna pip it, I think. Okay, number two wins it. So bye number one. Bye number one. Let me just make sure I'm getting rid of the right one. Nope. That was it. Okay. And that one can go. Right, next we've got... I'm just going for random ones here. Okay. Oh. Okay. For this one, let's actually do A and B. Okay? And you know what? Just to make this a bit easier... Just going to do this. A is listen to reply versus listening to understand. And B is the store, $1, hotel, $3, airport, $5. Next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're in the wrong place. What do we think? And thanks, Karina. You said you like what I came up with today. I should do more stuff like this where we just go through stuff I find. It's amazing, like the shows that I feel are a bit more lazy are actually like just reviewing stuff is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, it's like overwhelmingly B, and I'm happy with that. Like, A is cool, but yeah. That's a good one. All right, next up, we have got A is only dead fish go with the flow, which I have a problem with. I think it, and we're going on what it says, not what I think it should say. It should be dead fish only go with the flow. And if you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're right. So I'm going to put a line actually for the voting for each one, just so I can see. I put a line on the chat, and then to vote after that point. And if you vote more than once, you get banned. Voting fraud, I take very seriously. Very, very seriously. Oh, I think this is going to be overwhelming. Loopy says 2 terrible ones. B's not terrible. Okay. All right. Nice. Next up. Oh, what's the another one? I don't know what the next one's going to be. Two pretty good ones, actually. So, let me put a line in for the voting. Crack the whip, Myles. Okay. So for A, the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason. And B is if you don't like to read, you haven't found the right book. If you haven't found love, you haven't found the right person. And if you don't like to exercise, you haven't found the right sport. Oh, this is a tough one. And I think it's going to be a tough one with the voting. So. Okay. It looks like A wins it. I'll tell you what would have got my vote. Yeah, A's won it. I would have told you what got my vote. I would have voted for A. But I think A speaks to me. I just like it. It makes me reflect more. But I really do like the message. I think I like the message in this more. Like the actually what it's telling you. It's the whole context thing of like you just haven't found it yet. I think that's a really helpful message. But this one, I do just like the overall feel of it. So I'm sad to see B go, but A was good. So bye. Oh, it's come back again. Okay. Right, what have we got next? We got. Here we go. You can't hate the experiences that have shaped you in order to love who you are. And for B, is don't be perfect, be authentic. These are quite similar. Let's have a look. What do we think? A and B, I can't choose. So we got. I'm counting them on my fingers. Okay, interesting. I think B wins it. I think I feel very similar to the last one, actually, where I like them for different reasons. I do love the simplicity of this one. I think this is a stronger message for that reason. This one, I think it's the same as the last one, but the other way around. So I think that this is the stronger image, like visualization. But I do really like this message more, probably. So, yeah. All right, goodbye, A. Right, we do have one left, but we're going to have to just push it through to the next round. Or are we just going to say we're going to scrap it? Are we going to push this one to the next round, or are we going to scrap it? What do we think? Press A to scrap, or A to vote for it. Should I say? It's too late. I've already said it. You're already going to be voting. Just type if we should scrap it or not. Are we going to put this through to the next round? We have nothing to put it up against. You need to zoom in. It's you can only see as far as you can think. This is basically just lucky to get through on default. Scrap or keep, scrap or keep. Hey, Hamoud. Hamoud says, hello all. Also, scrap. I love that. I love that so much. I love this so much. Hello all. Also, scrap. Yeah. All right. We're gonna scrap. We're gonna scrap it. All right. That makes things a lot easier. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Ready for the next round? We're gonna have to scrap one again at the end. Do you know, we might have to do a three-way one or something. I don't know. Let's work out. All right, let's get the votes ready. So, A is mindful. Sorry, mindful versus mindful. And this is the whole next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're in the wrong place. I feel very strongly about this one, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you all vote. Oh. Wow. Okay. Looks like A's got it. Oh no, loop has changed now. Well, I think A just won. Do you know what? For the, let's start doing actual polls. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do polls now. Let's do polls. Because this is like really serious. Really serious. We gotta. There we go. Vote A or B. Which one do you prefer? Which is your favourite visualization? I think this also comes down to a similar theme to before. Wow. %50. Keep voting. If your Sonnet doesn't type in the chat, just click on the screen. Just vote for the one that you prefer. Don't make me have to do the deciding vote. Come on. Only a third of you watching have voted. What about democracy? Okay, someone voted. Come on, vote. If you've got a YouTube account, just vote in the chat. Vote in the live chat. Okay. All right, and the results are in. The results are in, and the winner is, with 55% of the vote, excuse me, is B. Which, to be honest, was my favourite, but I can also understand that this one, simplicity is great. I love the simplicity of this one, but I do really, I love this message so much. So, bye-bye. Right, next up. Right, we're gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a poll. Here we go. A is the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason, and B is if you think you can, you're right, and if you think you can't, you're right. Another difficult choice. Another difficult choice. I think something that probably will sway a lot of these is if you're literally judging it on like what's not your favorite message, but like what's the best visualization. Although this one I think is a tough one. I do like the right one, but I shouldn't be speaking to everyone's voted. Yeah, a lot more people are voting this time. Good. Thank you for voting. It's very important to vote. All right, I'm going to end the voting. Last chance to vote. Last chance to vote. Get your votes in. And with 53% of the vote, it's A. Well done. Well done, A. So, bye-bye, B. Now, this one hasn't got anyone to go with. So, do you know what? I'm controversial, but where is yeah, you say keep. I want to do it as where's C? There we go. Yeah, people saying keep. I get it. We're gonna keep it. Don't worry. We're gonna keep it. Okay, right. Let's bring them out. Can we give an applause to the finalists? Yeah, nice little clap. Right. So I'm going to cover my face for this. Give you a break from seeing my face. Here we go. All right. So it's time for the final vote. Which is your favourite? Vote now. Vote now. You've got next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're in the wrong place. Or B, the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason. Or C, don't be perfect, be authentic. I mean, which one would you have on your wall? Or is that the wrong question to ask? Wow, we're at 50%. Oh no, one of them had 50% of the vote. Come on, everyone, vote. All right. Okay, last chance. Last chance. Trixie says, I can only draw C. Mojo says, I'd have all of them on my wall. I'd have all of them on my wall. All right. We actually got a tie. So what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate. We're going to eliminate. I can't. The middle one was nice. But we're going to eliminate it. We're going to eliminate it. And then we're going to put B here. We're going to have to do another vote. We're going to have to do another vote because there was literally a tie break between these two. Oh my God. Talk about overtime. Talk about overtime. Whenever we do votes. A or B. Let's go. Vote. Come on, everyone, vote. This is it. Last chance. What's it going to be? That was not me trying to influence. What's it going to be? I need to come up with another one. This has been an amazing live show. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. There we go. I like the message of A more, but I do think B is the strongest one, which is clearly what everyone is saying here. Yeah, I'm calling it.
I'd rather see you in my dreams.
All right, everyone. The winner is Don't Be Perfect, Be Authentic. There we go. I might message the Neurovisuals Instagram account and say, hey, we went through all the artwork and we got feedback. So, yeah, don't be perfect, be authentic. So, yeah, I want to say a massive thank you, everyone. There we go. Whee! Whee! Well done, everyone. That is it for this week. This was kind of cool going through all of them. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone in the live chat for joining me. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of you watching on replay who always comment afterwards or message me on social media saying, hey, I was checking this out. It was really good fun, or, you know, it was good talking and stuff like this. It all means a lot. But yeah, I'll definitely do more of these where we just go through stuff I find that's kind of cool online and we can have discussions about it. But yeah, I am going to go and get some food now before I crack on with a bit more work and then play a bit of Last of Us Part 2 before I sleep. But yeah, if you are up for it, I will start doing, if I can find some time, some live streams of The Last of Us Part 2 on this channel. It could be fun. But yeah, just want to say a massive thank you again for all the love and that for last week. I was very miserable this past week on my downtime. Just, you know, those illnesses where it wasn't like overbearing, but it was just like annoying. Just couldn't shake it. You feel it in your bones and just feel bleh. That's what it was. But yeah, love to all of you. Take good care of yourselves. And I know we always end, but I really do have to wrap this up. We always like to end with a bit of vitamin G. Vitamin G. Let me just get it. Where is vitamin G? Vitamin G, where are you, vitamin G? Where we like to talk about things that we are grateful for in the world. It could be a person, could be a place, could be an experience, could be a thing, could be anything. And you don't have to share it in the chat, but I always welcome you to. But just the act of thinking of one thing you're grateful for every day can really help with your mindset and stuff. So I highly recommend it. So with that said, do leave me leave any of your final thoughts in the comment section below, or in the live chat as we go through to the credits. But just want to say, and yeah, we will bring Bricky back, Karina. We definitely will. But yeah, much love to all of you. So take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week, and we'll be live streaming with the Without Parole guys tomorrow night. And yeah, and I'm hoping to feel a bit better so I can do some additional live streams, because I know there are a lot that people are asking for, and yeah, I'd like to do them. So take good care of yourselves. Let me know your final thoughts, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
I don't know why I answered that in text when I was literally just going to come on screen again and then be able to tell you. So what I'll do is I'm going to share it on my Instagram now, and I'm going to share the one that we chose was the best, which was "Don't be perfect, be authentic." So I've just shared it. And just to let you know, I'm on Instagram, Myles Dyer Official. So yeah, you can check it on there. Go on the story and then you can click on it. And more vitamin Gs are coming in. This is great to see. I'm glad you're doing better, Karina. That's really good to hear. I just realised that the pizza places are pretty much shut now. I could do delivery, but it's just expensive. I had on my notes 2 items of food that... Remind me, did we talk about this on the show 2 weeks ago? So I love that I was looking through my notes, my task list, and there was just 2 random phrases. One was baguette pizza. Like, you know, where you cut the baguette in half and then you make a pizza. Oh, that's so good. And then French onion soup. Oh, I need some... I wish I could get some French onion soup right now. Like, proper comfort food. That would be amazing. Or French onion soup with baguette pizza. That would have been the best thing right now, and I can't do it unless I go to a 24-hour supermarket to get some French onion soup and like French baguette with like pizza. But I can't because I need to get on with some other work, so I need to find something quick that I can eat. Maybe I'll go. Maybe one of the local supermarkets might still be open. Actually, I think a local Tesco's might be. Get some pizza from there, but then I've got to bring it back and cook it. Maybe I'll just order some food online. Guys, decisions. It can be tough. But I'm going to bounce off. But much love to all of you. Really appreciate you. This was a fun show. Take good care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye.